Alrighty guys, what's going on today? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Brydge 9.7 iPad keyboard. This thing is awesome. So I got this from one of my guys at work. He just doesn't use it a lot, and he knows that I kind of use my iPad for quite a few things, and so just kind of gave me this, and it's really awesome. It's basically allows you to type much easier with your iPad and essentially use it like a laptop, which is really, really nice and very, very convenient, especially if you're someone who doesn't want to carry your laptop around all the time. It's just having this and being able to transport your iPad and then also use it as you would use a laptop just makes things much, much easier. So this is made from a really high quality aluminum. It's definitely that slick brushed aluminum look to it. Very, very much like you would find on a MacBook Pro or something like that. Even the keys are very, very reminiscent of something that you would find on a MacBook. So you can tell that it was very much crafted in the hands of Apple, or at least for Apple devices, in just by its look. You can really tell, which is pretty cool. It is 9.7 inches across, so if you're working with the new 9.7 inch iPad or the 5th gen iPad, I think it's one that came out 2017, last year, then it'll totally work for you in that regard as well. It is Bluetooth compatible. That's the one thing that I feel is the coolest about this. There's no actual connection that you need to make with your iPad for this thing to work. Essentially, all you have to do is turn on your Bluetooth, connect this device, and it'll work entirely with your iPad. So, it's nice to not have to deal with any extra cables or anything, especially because tons of the new, Apple products, because of all the dongles and all that and everything, it's nice to not have anything extra to use for an Apple device, because it's fairly common to have a bunch of extra little cords and things now. I love these little things on here. So essentially these are what's going to hold your iPad in place, these two little clips that are on the end right here. These rotate completely to the back, so essentially you can rotate your iPad pretty much 180 degrees around and then all the way back closed, so you can get a full-on viewing from pretty much any angle that you can think of. They also have these little silicone little pieces that are on the hinges, as you can see they come off a little bit. Essentially those are there just to help protect your iPad, protect your screen from getting squished or anything. They also fit perfectly so that your iPad essentially sits right in between these, so the screen does, so that these are basically on the edges, so they don't actually touch your physical screen, which is great. The keys are backlit. Once they're plugged in, you can kind of see the keys are backlit. Right now it's you can't see it because it's not plugged in. Oh, there you go. Oh, I guess you can. So yeah, the keys are backlit. Basically works with a charge. It lasts for a pretty long time, which is nice. It's basically, if you're working with an iMac or something like that and you have a wireless keyboard, it's basically the same thing in terms of how long it lasts before you need to charge it again. It's very, very lightweight, which is great. It's maybe just over a pound. Very, very lightweight. And it's got a really slick build as well, which I dig. Overall, it's really handy. The typing on it feels great. It feels just like a MacBook. The keys are, as you can see, they're slightly smaller, so it will require maybe a little bit more time to get used to being, having more dexterity in your typing, but other than that, it's a really, really great design and just a really crafty product, especially if you're someone who is using your iPad as a laptop. If that's the case, I highly, highly recommend this thing. Again, this is the Brydge 9.7 iPad keyboard, and yeah, definitely check it out. Alrighty, y'all, take it easy.